Hey, welcome to We Are Something Else, episode 192. Dear Fear. And boy, this technology, man, it's been holding us up past couple weeks. Appreciate everybody for being here. I see Sean Xavier, I see Dimitri, I see regular old guy, I see Britt B. Appreciate y'all for putting up with us for extra couple minutes while we sorted out some last minute technical difficulties. But fellas, we are here. Happy Thursday, episode 192. We're knocking on that door quick, bro. 8 weeks. Well, 8 more episodes. We can't say 8 weeks. 8 more episodes. Because we may take a break from 199 to 200 to make sure 200 is right. So 8 more episodes. It is the first Thursday of the month. And we got one of our favorite cousins, Miss Sammy Slayedit, is waiting in the green room to be let in. But fellas, how was your week? Anissa, good to see you. Anissa was over at the green room partying with us. How's your week?
Bro, the week is weeking. I am ready for the weekend. So, quitting time tomorrow can't come soon enough. Gonna get to spend some more time with my niece this weekend. That's always a fun time, always a good time. So, and then Liverpool's got a massive game on Sunday. So, it's not American football season, but it's football season everywhere else in the world. So,
absolutely,
yeah.
Looks like CB did. He got the Travis Kelce thing going on right now. That's what it kind of looks like. But it's all good. But Rich, what's good with you, bro? How's your week?
Like I said, we talked. Work is definitely. Work is definitely giving the 1-2 punch. This season. I would have thought it would have been a little bit light going into the new year, but it's not happening. But got some travel. Sean's definitely disappointed in your season. But outside of that, listen, man, it's Thursday. We here, and we'll have a good show.
Right, absolutely. Again, it is the first Thursday of the month, and we do have Baddie Behavior for everyone coming up shortly. But before we get to all that, we gotta handle some things. Do I need to talk about my week? My week is okay. Kind of busy. Me and CB work at the same place.
Yeah.
But these Thursdays are coming by faster and faster. It seems like. So, and you say we lose an hour this weekend, CB?
Yeah, bro. Daylight savings time.
Oh, great. Oh, joy. All right. So with all that said, let's wrap. Let's start with this one. Janice Burgess passed away at 72. The creator of Nick Jr. series, The Backyardigans. She died of breast cancer. And The Backyardigans, the show ran from 2004 to 2013. It's epic. It's pretty major. She won a Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Special Class Animated Program in 2008. She also won an Emmy for Little Bill in 2004. Y'all remember Little Bill?
Yep. And
it also, you got to remind me, since my camera is not on my laptop anymore, I got to pay attention to where I'm looking at. So if when I'm doing this, if I'm off center, just remind me, just center focus. I got like 3 cameras up, making sure that I stay true to that.
Got paparazzi up in that place. Okay.
And she said when she created these shows, she was also inspired by Die Hard and Star Wars to create the series. So she's a hardcore action fan. But I figure, Backyardigans was way past my Nickelodeon. They didn't even have Nick Jr. during my era. It was just one Nickelodeon, right?
Right.
Then Nick Jr. kind of popped up with more of the animated stuff, the less like live action shows. But it was a little past my era with Nickelodeon, but I thought it would definitely be spotlight because I know I got cousins that watch Backyardigans. It ended before my two came to be. So, but it's that tweener, the tweener series where I got cousins that grew up in backyard against plenty of like stuffed animals and toys. Jen Glenn, good to see you. Yeah, but it's positive. This is a positive story. A lot of other things happening in the world right now. I want to bring light to it. So let's start with you, E. Rich. Thoughts, comments on Janice Burgess for the Backyardigans.
I mean, just a dope product that she gave us. Yep. And for the kids when, we've been missing out on stuff that, has some substance to it, for our kids. It's one thing to keep them distracted or to get their attention, but you're talking about what you really got or what the kids can get out of watching her shows. And, you can tell that she meant well when she put this together. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't just for a money grab. She really put, her real kind of like soul behind this. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, she definitely, left this earth. Probably still has some more stuff, in the queue. But also hopefully she inspired some other, not only, Black, people, Black girls, whoever, who just has if you got the thought, man, just put it down on paper. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take for all the athletes out there, you dig? So just look at what this did. You know what I mean? I bet you she would have never thought that it grabbed the attention that it would. So definitely gonna miss it. Hopefully, because I think since it was as long as it was, so I believe it's syndicated. So
definitely syndicated. Definitely, it still runs. I think it's on demand as well. So I mean that There's a residual check coming in. Hopefully it goes to the right folks. And I'm glad that she was able to win 2 Emmys. Like she got recognition amongst her peers because that matters to some people sometimes, but it's good to see her get her flowers or her recognition. CB.
One, like, fuck cancer, man. Like another person just taken way too soon. Because 72 that's still very, very young these days. You know what I mean? And to have heard that she had been in hospice, that hopefully her, her family and everybody, they're dealing with it well, and everyone's good as far as that goes. But I think she left a legacy, and like E-Rich was talking about, hopefully there's some inspiration that comes from this. And it leads us on into the future. And this was kind of the era where my baby sister was coming up, so there's definitely a legacy there.
Right. So let's diving through the comments real quick. You can put them up, but I'll read them. Britt B, I was definitely still watching when my niece and nephew would leave the room. RIP for sure. 2 Emmys well deserved. Dimitri, when I was this age range, the Backyardigans, my ass was watching Sanford and Son. That's true. So, and we were talking about, E, and CB for you too. Like, I don't know. I think I know what Nickelodeon looked like for you, CB, because on your top 5, I think you had Keenan and Kel on there.
I did.
I think
I love orange soda.
For my Nickelodeon was like Muppet Babies. It was like I was a little older for Eureka's Castle, but a Double Dare.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Olmec's Temple. The show Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yep,
of course.
Yeah, that was the kind of range, So let's go ahead. Let's bring in our guest. First Thursday of the month, we have Baddie Behavior. We have cousin Sammy Slayedit. Sammy, we got an extra week thrown in there from the last time you were supposed to be here because of Leap Day. So welcome. How's everything?
Life is lifing, so just making it.
Okay. Look, that's all we can do at times. We're going to go ahead and keep going, and we'll catch up with you shortly. We got a couple of more topics that we want you to chime in on. Now, this next one, has been an issue for a while now, as far as like TikTok. I've seen a guy do a TikTok on it. I've seen couple other videos, but I'm gonna call this the Tale of Two Alicias. And y'all know where I'm getting ready to go. All right. A Tale of Two Alicias.
Travesty.
AKA, what'd you say?
I said it's a travesty, but go ahead.
AKA lazy casting. So were we not supposed to notice? That's my main question. Were we not supposed to notice? Were we not supposed to care? And let me tell you what I'm talking about. So if you've never seen The Wood, check out The Wood. Dope movie. Maybe a classic maybe not hood classic, but classic within, the blacks. I don't want to call it hood because it's not really a hood. It was, what would you characterize it? What would you cast this as, E? Was this comedy, like a rom-com?
You talking about The Wood?
Yeah, what would you cast this as? Like, what type of movie would you put this as?
Day in the Life in California? No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
Comedy,
maybe a rom-com type situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you've never seen it, check it out. But we're about to give you a small spoiler. So Melinda Williams, who is on my left, she's got the long hair and the curls. I don't know how you guys are seeing it. Yeah, left. Long hair and the curls. She plays young Alicia because the movie takes place in two parts. You have the teenage years, it's the coming of age years, then you have the adult years, right? Which they're telling the story from the adult side of the movie. So there's like a lot of flashbacks. And young Alicia is played by Melinda Williams. Older Alicia is played by Sanaa Lathan, who's on the far right. If you don't know who any of these two women are at this point, go look them up. Melinda Williams, currently, she was born September 24th, 1970, which would make her 53. Sanaa Lathan, born September 19th, 1971, which makes her 52. So in other words, you had the older one playing the younger one and the younger one playing the older one. Were we not supposed to notice? Typically, me and my bro E was talking about this. Like when you have two sides of a story being told, like you have the younger side and the older side, you kind of want transition for at least people to believe that these people are actually, the same people.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing about Melinda Williams that tells me she grew up to be Sanaa Lathan. And it's not taken away from looks. That's just, they're two different types of people. That's like CB playing the younger me. And I'm going, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What? That's just not believable?
It's not. I'm sorry.
No,
The movie.
Hang it
up. So the movie was released 1999. Tell you how long ago that was. Williams was 29. Lathan was 28. Again. So not only was Melinda Williams older, this casting was lazy. They wanted us to believe Melinda grew up to be Sanaa, or Alicia went from this to that. Like it's, and a few times Hollywood has gotten lazy, and we know that. Lazy casting, but are we not supposed? Kendall B, good to see you. Thoughts on this? Fire exactly. Somebody got it wrong somewhere along the way. Sammy, your thoughts on lazy casting of Melinda and Sanaa as younger Alicia and older Alicia?
I definitely feel like they could have done better. Like make something believable. The age difference, I didn't even know about the age difference, but Hollywood does that a lot, like where they have somebody older playing somebody younger,
Gabrielle,
and things like that. But like again, the skin tone alone is just like, what the hell are we doing here? Why? What the hell? I want to know who sat in there and said, "Yeah, that's them. That's it." How?
Does it mess up the movie for you?
No, I still love the movie. Like the movie is my shit. But still, you know why? I'm still gonna watch it over and over.
Okay. Okay, good to see you. E Rich.
I mean, it was one of those, listen, in the theaters back in the day when this shit came out, everybody was like, what the fuck? Like you just said it out loud because that's exactly how you was like. We all done grew up with somebody and ain't seen them, after they leave, high school, and then all of a sudden they came back from college and they might get a little bit flyer, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't changed the whole skin tone, you know what I'm saying? Like completely, nah, we ain't going for that. But again, I'll say this is just for me. Shout out to both of those women who didn't even look their age in the film. So they was doing well for themselves, you know what I'm saying? To not shit, if they was 28, 29 and that shit, they didn't even look like that. And that's some crazy shit just thinking about that. Like, we already know how Hollywood got people, grown ass people playing high school roles. So it is
Gabrielle Union, bring it on.
Mm-hmm.
Second reference to that. CB.
I mean, y'all have laid it out. It was not believable, but doesn't ruin the movie. Both are great. Very easy on the eyes. So yeah, it's cool.
So Dimitri brings up a movie I was going to talk about before we moved on to the kind of last topic on this. He says, y'all know there weren't really Cube's house shoes and Boys in the but I was going to say Boys in the Hood, right? Again, a tale of two different ages, right? The younger coming of age and then the older. And I think that was casted well because me and you were talking earlier, E. I meant to bring that up. That Boys in the Hood they took their time to figure out who Cuba Gooding Jr. I can't think of the young kid name that played a younger Trey. And then
you talking about? Oh, I got you talking about.
To the Ice Cube, but the dude who played Ricky and then Morris Chestnut, like they paired them up well to at least to make the story, the transition believable. Absolutely. But to me, the casting doesn't ruin the movie because the storyline is still pretty good and everybody can relate to the story. So that at least kind of masks the transition in characters. And just to be honest, Melinda was Alicia for majority of the movie. Like you didn't really get Sanaa until like the last one or two scenes. And they just look like they could have just made Melinda older.
That would have made sense. Like there's
probably some kind of deal going on. You know what I mean? Like someone had to be included in the script. Like who knows? But
yeah, it doesn't ruin it. The storyline is still pretty decent. All right. Okay, let's go.
Word.
What happened?
Little Doughboy is a chef in Atlanta now.
I think I may have read that. So here we got these crazy ass. Y'all seen these like internet Instagram memes says you got to pick one got to go, only one can survive, which one are you saving, like these stupid challenges, like why do I have to, because in the real world all four are still here, I can listen to all four. So the internet had a meme or a gif or whatever you want to call it with Cameron's Purple Haze, then you had Supreme Clientele by Ghostface, Nas is Stillmatic, 50's Get Rich or Die Trying. And then the caption was, you can only have one. One gets to stay. Which album are you picking? So, I mean, it's all really dope albums. Before I give my answer, I want to, let's poll the room. CB, you got to give up one. I mean, you got to keep one. Which one are you keeping and why are you keeping it? And in the chat too, let me know. You got Cameron's Purple Haze, Supreme Clientele by Ghostface, Stillmatic by Nas, Get Rich or Die Trying by 50. Which one are you keeping and why?
For me, this wasn't even all that difficult just because for me, Get Rich or Die Trying came out during my very formative years. So that was out of all of these, I listened to that one like so many more times just in general. Stillmatic had some like one mic and there's a bunch of tracks on there that I still listen to, but at least out of these four for me, it was pretty quick and it was 50.
Okay. All right. Sammy, which one you keeping?
Unfortunately, I don't have too much of the North influence in my life music wise, especially for that time period. The only one that I really like dived into
Okay.
I like heard on the radio was 50s Get Rich or Die Trying. I did like try to dabble into Nas just off the strength of J. Cole, but it didn't happen for me.
Okay.
So I'm going with 50.
Okay. My bro E.
This might shock some people. Well, I don't know. It might not shock you, but it might shock some people. It's Ghostface for me.
Not completely shocked. Go ahead.
Ghostface being one of, like, to me, you know, top and you know, as far as in the Wu-Tang Clan. And if you go back to like I said, I was definitely the West Coast kid that was listening to his Iron Man album when that shit came out when I was in high school, bro. Like that, there's no bullshit. Like that Daytona 500 track, like to this day, is like one of my classics that I can put on and it's a rap. Like I'll rap that shit word for word. I think it was more or less like his lyrics, but his persona, as far as like the way he used to have just like he used to have the robes on, you know what I'm saying, with the skull cap and the shit and the big ass chain and then he used to have the little eagle on his arm and shit. Like I think it was just cool, you know what I'm saying? So Ghostface for me, like that's easy. That's easy.
So for me, I remember 50s era, that Get Rich or Die Trying era, just the hype around 50. Releasing that album, you know, being shot 9 times and surviving and all this and all that. Purple Haze to me was not Cameron's best work, so I really don't care about keeping that one around. But you got to keep Stillmatic. You're talking about the album where Nas went back at Ether is on Stillmatic. If you have to keep that alone because of hip hop, the classic hip hop battle between him and Jay, right? Got Yourself a Gun is on Stillmatic. CB said it best. One Mic, which is probably my favorite Nas track, is on Still. And I think Rewind is on there, which is probably one of the greatest rap stories ever told, is on Stillmatic. So you have to keep Stillmatic in my book. And the production is pretty good on that too. So yeah, sorry 50, sorry Ghost, sorry Cam. Stillmatic for me. What is the chat saying? Anissa, I never cared for Cameron.
I'm with y'all on that though.
Dad bods wearing G-Unit beaters and do-rags. Enough said. So Shauna's gone with it. So speaking of going with, yeah, this right here. This is breaking news, hot off the presses. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are squaring off live on Netflix. Keep Nas, exactly, Kendall. July 20th, Saturday, July 20th at Jerry World. So there's a few things to because besides the elephant in the room, am I choppy again?
A little bit, yeah, it's a little. Look,
I don't know. I don't know. Besides that, Netflix is moving into broadcast television. We saw this happening with the WWE $5 billion deal. And now it's like live at Jerry World. I was looking all through like the comments on this as they were setting up the story. I was looking for the word exhibition anywhere in this. So I'm gonna have to hardwire the other laptop in because I'm running 2 laptops and okay, whatever. I was looking for the word exhibition anywhere in the description of this, and there's no exhibition. This is a real fight. This is like 12 rounds, like 3-minute rounds of Mike and Jake. Mike is 55. Jake is 20. How old is Jake? 29, 25. Doesn't even matter. 55 and 25. So, thoughts on this? E, are you going to watch this fight? Predictions? MCI. Predictions? Thoughts?
I don't care. I really don't care to watch this fight. As a true boxing fan, there are other fights that are more enticing to watch. The way that Tank is telling people that they're going to sleep when he fights them, the level of disrespect that's happening. It's almost like it's a money grab, right? So it's in the sense that it's supposed to be more entertaining than it is supposed to be like an all-out war. Whereas the Ryan Garcia fight, there's the entertainment side of that, but then you also know like they truly probably don't like each other. So once they get in the ring, I'm expecting some Chris Paul to happen a couple of times. So it is what it is.
All right. Sammy, are you a boxing fan? Are you interested in watching this?
I watch every now and then with my dad. I'm not expecting much from this, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. Depending on if they got good food at my daddy's house, I'll watch it.
Okay. CB?
I mean, there's no way that I can win in this scenario, because if Mike ends up getting like knocked out or anything by this dude, it's really going to just hurt my childhood.
There it is. There's the comment.
So, yeah, we're waiting for it. But yeah, I try to not buy into any of the like the internet boxing shit, you know what I mean? So like E-Rich was saying, we got other fights coming up. The UFC's got some pay-per-views coming up that are worth watching. Like, these guys are gonna make their money, and that's good for them. I thought Mike was doing fine with like the weed money and everything he's got coming on, but I guess not. I don't know. I mean, I'm disappointed.
It is a spectacle, Kendall said. I think this is like, it should be like Ivan Drago versus Apollo Creed. Like there is the level of competition between the two of these is by far is a huge gap. Logan Paul's 9-1, and he's fought Nate Robinson, who is a basketball player. He fought Fury, who he lost to. There's no this fight should be over in a matter of 30 seconds if Tyson is going to take it serious, because a 55-year-old Tyson is still dangerous compared to somebody who didn't fight, who hasn't fought amateurs, and he's 9-1, and he lost to, not even halfway decent fight. He just lost to a fight like a real boxer, though.
Yeah, this
thing should be over quick. So let's real quick before we move on to Baddie Behavior, I want y'all to address this. Is Tyson the most overrated? What did he say? The most overrated boxer?
Yeah,
that's what he said. Okay, thoughts on that? Is Tyson the most overrated boxer? We talked about this.
No, I mean, nah. I think that if we're bringing all eras into it, I'd like to say that there's a lot of boxers in this current era that are more overrated than Mike. So, at least Mike was taking fights, and Mike was fighting multiple times a year. Yeah, he helped change the game. He's a bigger mythological figure than he was actually, probably as good of a boxer as people want to remember him to be. I hear where Cardo's coming from, but I don't think he's the most overrated of all time.
By the level of people how shall I say, the statue of people that he fought against, in Cardo's comment, then yes, he is one of the most overrated boxers. However, the way that he handled his business, and he can only fight who he can fight. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, him being 18 and fighting dudes that, like Larry, looking like, the dude from I didn't sit everybody the golf clip, But that looks like the dude that I sent with the golf clip today that was like, 78 with the Jerry Curl that still wears Kangos.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? Like he can't change the era that he fought in. You know what I'm saying? He just dominated that era. I mean, we could talk about that with a lot of people that are considered superstars and when they played in certain eras. Go to basketball, you say that about Dr. J, because I mean he didn't hang any banners and they kind of consider him one of the greats. And say that I would say the same.
He beat everybody that they put in front of him.
That's the whole point.
Dr. J out here catching strays. Damn.
I mean, that's what it was. He beat everybody that they put in front of him.
Until he didn't,
Well, yeah, and then that's the thing. He won that fight by the count. If you're going by the count, he beat himself in that one. But whatever, he I don't know. First unified champion at that age. I don't know. Overrated is kind of tough because again, you can only fight who's in front of you. You can only. He's not Ali, but Ali was. I mean, boxing was different. But then again, when he fought Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, that was after that was a different fight. That was a different Tyson, and Holyfield was a better boxer. Let's be honest. Holyfield and Lewis knew what it took to beat him, and that's just what it was.
Those two dudes are legendary.
I'm not. Try to get the same slate. I know, Sammy. I'm sorry. I know you waiting.
Oh no, y'all are good. I'm just listening.
Nah, that's one of those. Don't do it, bro. Like we're not gonna get caught up in that conversation.
We're not gonna get caught up. But what it is time for? It is time. Let me find your video, Sam, because where's it at?
Yeah, ready, Kaleo.
It's been a while.
Be easy.
It's been a while since you've been here. Sammy Slayedit. Let me see.
Yeah, she get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it.
You can tell we're getting close to 200 because things is falling apart as we get to 200. All right. All right, we got one of our favorite cousins here, Sammy Slayedit for Baddie Behavior. What do you have for us? Sammy.
I have for us, it's about to start getting hot, baddies. I don't need y'all musty in these streets, okay? So I have some sick combos for y'all to, follow through with if you trying to stay unmusty and also trying to get ate up. My goal is for the baddies to get ate up all summer. That's the goal.
Okay, let's go.
Hold on, before we get into it, do y'all have like a scent that y'all like to smell on a woman?
On a woman?
Mm-hmm.
E, you got an answer for that?
Damn. Damn. The love is real. I think for me it's I wouldn't necessarily say anything from Joe Malone, but the Joe Malone scent definitely is hitting for the females right about now.
I'm like a transformer. Jesus Christ. Husky and musk.
Oh no.
Dial soap.
Dial soap.
Look clean. That's all in my.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm really
but
not.
Damn, not even the Dove, bro. Just
Dove.
He said Dial soap.
Cocoa butter. There we go. Chanel number 5.
Come on.
White diamond. White diamond. All right.
Okay. All right. Let's get into this first combo. This is a cherry combo. It's like cherry almond mixing vanilla a little bit, and I put 2 options on there. Like you have a higher end option, and then you have a lower end option. But the key to all of this, like to smelling good throughout the whole day, is to start from the shower. Okay, you need to start from the shower. When you use your body wash, you use the right smelling body wash, the right smelling scrub. Then you come out, you lotion, you oil, and then you spray. Like you got to know the system. And then when you take a bath, everybody might not do this, but I double wash. Like I use the antibacterial soap and then I use the moisturizing soap because I just want to make sure all the germs are gone. I don't. I want to make sure all the germs are gone. My days get wild. So I don't know. But yeah, make sure y'all cleaning yourselves right. But that's the combo you need to follow.
All right.
The next one is like a vanilla scent. We have the Billie Eilish is like the mid expense whatever mid-level pricing, and then we got Finery by Target, and then there's the Kayali brand, and that's the higher end scent. And then I have on one side where you can get lower end body washes and lotions and body scrubs, and then on the other side it's like it's almost high end, but Victoria's Secret's ain't that expensive. But just in case you don't want to spend an extra $10, you can go to Walmart. All right, this one you really don't have to do too much. That Arabian scent is really gonna take it there. It's gonna last the whole freaking week. I'm gonna say the whole week. That lasts forever, but it's trending right now. People are buying it. I tried it out. That's my shit. I love to put it on and layer it with the strawberry shortcake from Bath and Body Works. And this is like my most complimented scent. I always get stopped. People always like, what the hell do you have on? This is that one. And then the Burberry Her kind of sort of, they not like exactly the same scent, but if you put them together or if you separate them a bit, you're going to give what it needs to give.
Okay.
All right, and the last one, I was gonna tell y'all what they smell like, but I'm gonna pause before I'm gonna do a little pause break. It's like a sweet nutty scent. Okay, pause. But it really, really it's a next level scent. Smells good. I thought pistachios was gonna stink, y'all. I'm really just now diving into the pistachios, but they're really dope. It's y'all dying over there. I can't. But it's really dope. It's like I ain't even gonna say it no more. I won't do it
Not
anymore.
mature enough for this shit, Sammy.
I see. Y'all not mature at all. But anyway, if you want to get ate up, this one will definitely get you ate up. This combo is the Sol de Janeiro. It's like the mid-level pricing. The higher end pricing is the Kayali. And then the lower end pricing is the Finery scent from Target. And then you can layer that with kind of some vanilla scents, or if you see some pistachio scents, then okay, for real, girl, what the hell?
I mean, smell like butter.
Yeah, she get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it.
All right. I gotta.
The comment section just turned into a Kaleo roast. God damn.
I probably get a lot of things I deserve here. Speaking of getting what you deserve, this weekend you deserve a DC Shy Pie. Save 10% using our code WRSE10. Shout out to Grant and all the good folks at DC Shy Pie. He told you he can ship across the United States. Don't know how long it'll take, but when it gets there, it was heated up. He said it reheats well. So DC Shy Pie. And they have dessert too. So go to IG, look up the DC Shy Pie at the DC Shy Pie. Save 10% this weekend. Use our code WRSE10. And we're moving right along. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna take the reins tonight.
It's just K.
Is it just K? How you like that?
That's wild.
I'm so choppy. This is crazy. Hopefully we can get through this without me being choppy. And I don't know what that is. Okay, whatever. So normally my bro does Is It Just E? And we talk about, whatever's on his mind at the time. Could be sports, could be shoes, could be movies, could be food. And so I sent my bro this picture, this graphic this week. And he was like, yeah, I got nothing for you for that one. You got to save that for yourself. Like, okay. I just knew he would come up with something. And then we talked about some other stuff. He was like, you know what? You take it. You got the reins tonight. Okay. So is it just K? So is it just K? But what the graph I'm about to show you, it's double-sided because how many of y'all know what that is?
Patrol badge.
There we go. So he didn't know the patented patrol belt.
Some dominatrix type shit. I don't know. That's what it looked like from Bobby. I was like, okay.
Sammy's in here talking about nuts and
right down the street. I am. You know what? Maybe
not built for this.
That could be the issue. So is it just K? But this patrol belt right here is two things. As a kid, you always wanted to be, I know at least me, but a lot of people couldn't wait to be a patrol starting in 4th, 5th, or 6th grade because it gave you your first sense of power. You had to leave school early or class early. You could go pick up the little kids, take them to the bus. Like you were in charge. It gave you your first real feel of power. And like from there, you could have been a police officer or whatever. But also, that's the good side of it. But also patrols is where Karens and Kens are born.
Yes.
Did you say Ken?
The first badge or the first badge of honor where you get to snitch on somebody. You get to watch what other people are doing and report on them. So really, is it just K? But aren't safety patrols where Karens and Kens are born? Thoughts? CB, you knew what a patrol was because E-Rich didn't know I guess it's different in Cali. Thoughts on safety patrols?
I grew up in the suburbs, and they look just like the picture right there. So that we grew up with that. And like y'all were saying, like Cardo said, people were just trying to snitch at a young age. It was kindergarten cop. That's basically kind of what it was without the Arnold.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. All right. Let's get to some shoes and get the hell up out here. All right, CB.
So I hope Cardo is still in the chat. Because the Copper Chop, we are going to be talking about the Joe Fresh Goods New Balance 1000 collab that is on the way, rumored to be dropping in April. Bringing back the New Balance 1000 model. Haven't seen that in some years, but one of the colorways, Black Ice, looks eerily familiar to a Skepta 97. Ricardo definitely made sure to bring that up in one of our many group chats. And the other colorway is called Pink Mink. I actually do like that colorway. We haven't seen anything about prices, so don't know. And these MB collabs, they've been kind of hit or miss in terms of whether the shoes have been hard to get or not. So we'll see. But if y'all could cop, would you, or are you chopping them? How y'all feel?
Sheesh. If I had to pick between the colorway, it would probably be the pink. But this also would not be a. If I probably wouldn't go general release. Might be something that if it's still available later on, these might still be sitting under retail afterwards. So it's like it's not a definite for me, but for sure.
I would cop these, the pink ones, those Dookie stain ones. They're not giving. The Dookie stain was not giving, but the pink ones definitely. I feel like I could do something with those, so I would cop those.
Yeah, I agree. I would pink if I had the option.
We showing some shoes?
Yeah, let's show some shoes. And what happened to my shoe and tell graphic?
We just got E-Rich.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Bringing some violence. It's all good.
Let's just show some shoes.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, but this is my first pair of these. Y'all see the 1906 R's. Shit, I don't got them up here. I don't. I left them. I got the box and not the shoes. But the protection pack for flexion joints. I'm gonna go grab them and I'll just bring them back.
All right, go ahead, E.
Yo, this show is some shit, bro.
As we get closer to 200, things just fall apart.
I'm going some old school. I had to dig in the crates for some shoes because well, we'll talk about that later. But again, anytime it's time to kind of mobilize or may have to make some changes, the shoes is always a situation. And I'm going with the old pair. You got to wear your shoes. I definitely need to clean these hoes. But really, actually, what I should show first is the price of the shoe. And these were definitely bought a long ass time ago. I don't know if you can see on there. Hold on.
No, what is that?
It's not happening.
Anyway, it's $78 for a pair of dunks, SB dunks at that. Retail, not no fucking resale, not nothing. Like literally a true sneakerhead that had the SBs back when they weren't popular and got many of them. And yes, the price $78 before they even hit 110 and kept going up and up just because a motherfucker decided to put a Nike swoosh on it backwards. So for the true sneakerheads out there, wear your dunks. As you can see, I wear mine. They beat up. Not even gonna tell y'all when a nigga used to skate. But anyway, that's another story.
Wear your shoes.
Wear your shoes.
These joints have been like a everyday wear for me. And they're comfy as shit. The this like cage on the back reminds me of the Nike Air Max Octane. They were out like in the maybe 2003, 2004. And these give me those vibes, and these joints are just super comfortable. I've made jokes that I'm just gonna get rid of my entire collection and just buy a bunch of 1906s. Like these joints are cool. So these won't be the first pair that I end up showing on Shoe and Tell this year, but this is the first pair that I've caught.
Nice. Well, I actually forgot that I had these shoes.
It's typical. That's what we do.
It's a sneakerhead hazard. But yeah. 8 retros.
Fire.
Gotta have them.
Okay.
Haven't even worn them obviously because I forgot I had them. So we had to get these. They are sprayed because I remember spraying them. But yeah. Iconic Jordan colorway. All that good stuff.
Yep.
All right.
Y'all, I got sneakers this week, okay?
Let's go.
Y'all play with that girl, okay? And I didn't get them out of BHK, so that be proud, y'all. Okay, so
just moving up.
Some New Balances.
Let's go.
These were recently released.
Some 9060s.
Yeah, I really like the colors or the colorway, as y'all say.
Mm-hmm.
And these are really comfortable. So I was like, okay, I went got them. Y'all look at me getting sneakers. Y'all be proud.
No, we are good. That's a dope shoe. That's a.
Did it have a different different color shoestrings, or was it just the one?
Yeah, it came with some orange ones too.
Nice.
So you're supposed to show the accessories, by the way, just so for the rest of the crew, the people that ain't know, you know.
Oh, I didn't get that memo. Was that in the notes?
We're just learning Sammy up on how to do
how to properly show
videos,
shoes.
you know.
Show the. Let me see. Hold on. They deep in here. Here we go.
Don't survive. Dope. Okay. Well, look. I need to linger around here that much longer because the way this show is going. Very relate.
Hell of a time.
Oh my God. Real quick, episode 200 is on the way. So hopefully, we definitely got to figure this out by 200. Hell, by next week. I can't keep having y'all talk about my Wi-Fi and shit like that. We're gonna get it together. Are we getting Vultures Volume 2 at midnight? What y'all think?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't know about release dates. I just when they show up, it show up. Sammy, what you think about the Dreamville lineup?
Ooh. Okay. Because I'm in the groupie groups. I'm in the groups. Some people pissed off, but I'm really not mad at it. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a nice ass vibe. I'm going there to see Cole anyway, so like anybody else added to it is, just the extra benefit. But I'm just here to see Cole, so y'all just throw whoever the hell y'all want. But I feel like I'm gonna be vibing with most of the artists. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, I gotta do some research on some of these folks, but should be dope. I did mention one thing to CB earlier that I was worried about. Not even worried. Is that Ari's not on the lineup? Everybody else from Dreamville is there except Ari, which
she said she didn't want to do any more festivals or anything like that. I think after the Rod Wave nonsense, she said she was done. Dang, where'd they go? Oh, there. She said she was done. But yeah, shout out to Tizo Touchdown too. He from Beaumont, Texas, Big Money, Texas, and he on the lineup. So y'all make sure y'all go listen to him.
All right, that's all I got. The Abstract tomorrow noon. Back at it. Kindle B 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific. On Station Head. We also got. See, I was going to do the schedule. I have the schedule ready for tomorrow. We're good. We're all good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all as always. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. That's exactly what it is. That's it, y'all. I don't even have like the graphic to put up, like the curtain. I don't even have a curtain graphic. Like we're just gonna end this right now. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.